Okay, this is Pompeii. This is the entrance. Well, this is not the entrance to the city as much as it is the entrance to the site. These are the suburban baths. And of course, the road. So this is basically nothing special in the sense that this is just normal dwellings that, once again, rooms are small, and the rock is the tufa, the volcanic rock that is very soft when it's taken out, but then hardens when it hits the air. This is the Temple of Venus, but there's not, as you can see, not a whole lot about it, other than the fact that you can see Vesuvius, which I wonder how many miles away that is. I gotta measure that. And this is all of Naples you see spread before you, which is a complete shithole. I have nothing nice to say about it, and I've been in some big shitholes in my life, but man, that place sucks. This is the Temple of Apollo, which looks pretty interesting inside, but it's being renovated, I guess. You just have to kind of take a peek. And the frescoes and everything that Pompeii are famous for are all in the museum in Naples. The only decent thing about Naples is that museum. And the fact that they're next to Pompeii. I mean, lucky bastards. Okay, here is, I think this is the Basilica. Oh no, this is the Temple of Apollo. So the other was the Basilica. Okay, yeah, that was the Basilica. Alright. Gotta get my shit straight here. That statue was added in the time of Augustus. So this was the most important monument in the city, or the most important religious building in the city, I should say. And it dates back to the 2nd century BC, of course, but it was added on and rebuilt, and structures were improved and all. Actually, I take that back. The 6th century BC is, there are terracotta remains from that far back, but the major renovation was in the 2nd century BC. This is when both the portico and tufa, which is missing, but and the tiers of columns, which are still standing, were added. This is the Basilica, which I bet you can guess what the name means, in the sense of it's was a meeting place, actually, not a church, but that's where our term basilica originates from. And again, you can see Vesuvius looming over everything. I'm kind of hoping that once I get out of here and get home that Vesuvius will erupt again, because it would be a definite improvement to Naples. This open area is the Forum. Like every Roman city and every Roman town that was thoroughly Romanized, there's the center of the city in more ways than one, and not only geographically, but in terms of meeting place and social life and religious life. Down at the end, down there's the Temple of Jupiter, and let's see the plan. Okay. So the Temple of Apollo is what we just came out of. The Basilica is right there. And then down at the other end, Temple of Jupiter. The building of Eumachia is over here. Back behind us is the municipal offices. And let's see, what else? Well, there's where those arches are. It's hard to see with this GoPro, but it's the office of the Lares, which are city officials. So a little closer to the Temple of Jupiter, the steps.
I'm just sure it was from Pompeii.
Just some of the pottery left behind that's intact. It's probably, I don't know, thousands. It's pretty amazing. Two of the bodies that were encased in lava. We're just kind of wandering the streets of Pompeii. Heading towards a place called the Villa of the Mysteries. Again, it's pretty impressive. Up there in the Phoebe. I guess. Wow. A spot without people. That's interesting. I have to try to figure out where I'm at. Huh. It was relatively little traveled. This is this is outside the Herculaneum Gate. Other than that, that's about all I know. Okay, that's not a bad view. There's Vesuvius, Pompeii, shithole, the bay. Yeah, not bad. Almost worth the pain in the ass to get here. These are the outer walls, by the way. These are there would be towers and guardhouses and the like. Even though Pompeii was a civil town, civil municipium. But still had walls. Doesn't matter what country, teenage girls are all the same.
Sì, no, mi pare che si fa, dalle mani viste che si faceva tipo 2 dentro, uno fuori, uno dentro, no, 3 dentro, 3 dentro, 3 giornate da 8 ore, 8 4, uno fuori, 2 dentro, uno fuori, quindi lavoro 5 6 5 6, ok. Però così non si fa, perché poi mi pare che aprono il non su noi dove si stanno 0 costume, quindi lavoreremo a 21. Però perché lei mi fece vedere questi turni, lei ha fatto vedere questi turni, però lei si è fatta, infatti lei non vedo al commento, non mi ha allarmato perché io questi turni non vuole no, lui ha
That's generally a sign that there was a figure of some sort that somebody chiseled out, just like there. This is the house of the golden cupids. I've seen wallpaper like that. This is the atrium. This is pretty much how every single Roman house was built. And this is the shrine for the household gods. And these columns here, pedestals, would have statues. See some graffiti, but who knows? Maybe it's a couple thousand years old. Who knows? No, but this might be where they got the name House of Golden Cupids from. A lot of these names for these houses were given to of the rooms wrong or something, so but the name's just stuck. This is another really good example of how everything is not as it seems, because that's how they are, or that's how they look. They're not pure marble. They are brick, sheathed in marble. It's still able to stand the test of time because of the mortar. So this is a fake, actually, but this is the originals in the museum at Naples. This is Battle of Alexander against Darius. Okay, here's a mosaic for you. This is a mosaic of the battle between Alexander the Great and Darius. What was the name of the battle? I don't remember. Anyway, not an Alexander guy. So there's Darius, and there's Alexander. This was on the wall of a home in Pompeii. Again, I'm pretty sure this is a reproduction, but I really like this because the Romans were accused of not being able to put perspective in their work, in their artwork. But this looks, when you look at it, it looks pretty 3D to me. Another house, atrium, and the remains of decorations on the wall. This is called the House of Ariana. But what makes this different is the blue, which is pretty rare. My guess is that this is the room where the household shrine was kept because of the murals here of the gods, Hermes, and I'm not sure, maybe that's Apollo with the rays of the sun, but and it's a smaller. Well, as luck would have it, the battery I brought along, the spare battery, was flat, so I have no idea how much time we're going to have left before this all dies out. But we're headed for the theater, I think, I hope. And then we're going to be wrapping it up. Yeah, looks like a theater entrance to me. Steps up to the cheap seats. Let's see what we got. Turn the corner and nothing. Okay, it's out here. Let's go up here. Look at these, how they're grooved. get the full effect of walking out into the Let's go run some stairs. Section A, Section B. So as you can see, not much of the original is left. Right there, the marble. For theater, it's not huge, but still, it's pretty cool. The other thing that comes across is how short they were, because these are seats, and a regular person today is hunched up. And here we are at the top, looking down, and then you can see over there is a something. I don't know. I have to look at the map to see. But kind of one of the cool things is that if you're in the cheap seats, you actually don't have to climb because it's set into the ground. So actually, you're pretty much good to go.